Okay, good evening, everybody. Welcome to a somewhat belated Mythgard Adventures. As we're now 2 days removed from my minor head trauma, so I'm now able to stream a little bit more coherently than doubtless I'd have been on Tuesday. So thanks everybody for bearing with us. I'm fine, by the way. Extremely minor head trauma, but this is what happens when you're married to a doctor. She's like, "That's it. I'm pulling the plug." So, uh,
Not streaming. I'm gonna
yeah,
be playing video games.
yeah,
I
exactly.
shared with you. I thought it was hilarious that when I posted it, somebody on our Facebook page was convinced that I had typed it wrong, and that one of your sons had been injured in karate class because it just wasn't in your belief system that you would be taking karate class.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, I am a dangerous martial artist to myself, apparently, first and foremost. But
Mild mannered medievalist.
that's
In
right.
reality.
That's right. It's true that I sustained a concussion on Tuesday, but you should have seen the other guy. That's all I gotta say. Yeah. No, it was just a little training accident. No big deal. Guy missed my shoulder and hit me in the head instead. You know, could happen to anybody. But no, it's all good. It's all good. No, actually,
You're sure that was an accident, right?
well, I can't rule it out. Honestly, it's as I think I said last night in Mythgard Academy. I'm sure that like whacking me upside the head is a secret fantasy harbored by many, actually. So it's. I can't rule that out, but there it is. Anyway, so yeah, I'm mostly better now. So we're gonna go ahead and do bingo night here. We're gonna head out to Mirkwood. We did get right up to the crossing into Mirkwood, and so we're gonna join bingo war journalist as we head over across the river. Yeah. So, and it's one of the things that's going to be that I'm going to be interested to see now, especially. I mean, that's the premise upon which he's gone over, right? He's gonna share in the adventure, and on the one hand, he did that thing where at least he made us kill a bunch of orcs, so that we could get permission to go and fight the enemies of the Glothrim. But again, his primary interest, as he expressed it, was for recording it, right? I mean, it's like his journalistic duty to go over and record what's going on over there. So I'll be interested to see how this develops, if he continues this shift from I want to have lots of fun adventures. I want to write about my adventures because they're fun, to I need to go have even more exciting adventures so that my account of them is even more exciting. Now to my personal adventures are completely subordinate to my need to record the exciting adventures I discover going on in the world. I'd be interested to see if he carries on in that trajectory, or if he himself actually adopts any kind of an actual sort of heroic posture himself in the war. That's my primary question about bingo in Mirkwood as we prepare to head over. So I'll be interested to see how he ends up developing himself. But first, we have announcements, which I would like to announce before we start. So, you guys have heard about our the Exploring the Lord of the Rings class that I'm starting in January 3rd. I'm getting more and more excited about this all the time. And so,
The only one.
yeah, it's going to be awesome, and it's starting now in less than 2 weeks. Right? Yes,
Right.
Yes.
that's totally right. Less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So,
Less than a fortnight.
that's right. Tuesday week it begins, and we're going to start off with the long-expected party. So, we've kind of hinted at this before, but we just received our final confirmation. We can't actually see it yet, but we've received our final confirmation today that the developers have actually constructed a lecture hall for us to use for this game. We have a well, I won't say a dedicated lecture hall. It's open to anyone, but they made it for our purposes to use for this class. It's going to be in Bree. It's going to be, if you know Bree well, it's going to be up the Scholar's Stairs. It's across the little courtyard from the cat lady's house, is where it's located. Whenever the next update drops, we will have our lore hall. So that's where we're going to meet for the opening portion, the actual book discussion every time. And I'm really excited about this, not only because it's awesome, but because it's going to be the place for everybody to gather. So it's going to be really easy to give directions to. Giving directions to a kin house is always tricky, because you're like, which neighborhood, you give the street address and which neighborhood and the housing development and everything. And especially for people who are new to the game, it can be kind of confusing trying to get in there. So better than meeting at kin houses is having our own central lore hall in a starter area. So I've heard rumors that on the inside it's going to look like an Arnorian ruin that sort of recalls a Gondorian Great Hall. So we'll see.
That's interesting.
Yeah, we'll see what it ends up looking like, but I'm pretty excited. So I hope you guys will get to join us. I'm delighted that Signum University is finally opening its Middle Earth branch campus. This is something I've been looking forward to for a long time. So I think that it's just a lovely statement that the first physical space that Signum University has ever had is an in-game site in Lotro. That just kind of really seems to me sort of perfect. So that should be very cool. So anyway, so we all can look forward to the next update and then check that out in Bree. It should be on all the servers, so we should be able to rotate through as we said. Now, and Trish, you wanted to share the other announcement that you had?
Yeah, well, I've got a couple kind of related things. Yeah. First of all, so I wanted to let you guys, some of you already know this, but I wanted to make sure we told everybody that there is a Mythgard on Lotro discussion board, which also serves as a kinship location on the web now. And it's at Lotro, easy to remember, .mythgard.org. So to go in to participate, you need to have an account. So you just sign up, and actually that account will cover all the discussion boards that Signum operates. And you go in there, and there's actually going to be a section for the course, which I'm still populating, so that instructions how to get to the Discord channel and where the lore hall will be, and our what servers will be on. All that stuff will be on there. I'm just in the process of putting that on. But the kinship site is set up. Calendar is there. There's already some forums there, that are being populated. There's already a couple of things in the grouping section for you guys. So I just encourage you guys to get on there and, let's get the conversations going. If there's ever anything that you think should be added or like a new forum or anything, just let me know. And, there's I think I put it on there, photo album, should be. If I didn't, I'd need to add it so we can put our pics up there. So all this stuff we've been wanting to do and haven't been able to do, we now can, lotro.mythgard.org. And I did want to say, as far as the course is concerned, that the other night, Corey went and spoke at Ales and Tales at Yulefest, and we kind of tested it, didn't we, in terms of how that would work using Discord as the class, and it worked pretty well.
Yeah. So, it's going to be a little bit tricky because we're going to broadcast it on the Twitch channel, our Signum U Twitch channel, but it's hard to do. I really rely when we do this kind of book discussion on text input from people, but I can't just draw it out of the Twitch chat because people are talking to each other as well on the Twitch chat, and when we get any number of people, normally when I do a class like this, like the Mythgard Academy class or something, it's normal for I expect attendance of 50 or more, and you get 50 or more people all chatting amongst themselves. Any comment that anybody makes that's for me to look at gets washed downstream really quickly, and I can't really keep up with it. It's hard enough to keep up with the comments from 50 people without having to sift through all the comments everybody else makes to each other. So we really need a way to have a kind of a dedicated text channel that I can get for people's comments and observations and questions during the class. So we're going to be using the Discord channel for that, so people can still chat on the Twitch chat, but then they can also speak with me directly on the Discord channel. So I hope that'll work out relatively well. It seemed fine when we did it at Ales and Tales, so that was good.
Yeah, it worked well. So, yeah, that's it. I think that was it. Those are all the things I wanted to say, I guess.
Cool. Excellent.
So we're ready to roll, huh?
All right. Yeah. So do we need to group up?
Well, probably eventually to get there, I guess. I unfortunately cannot go with you guys yet because Maven doesn't have access to Mirkwood yet, so I'm going to be listening and talking while I work through the intro.
Okay.
Mirkwood, and I might be able to catch up with you. We'll see.
Okay. All right.
But I think, if you can get folks to group up, or I know we have at least one in the form of Email who can get us to probably Karis Galathon, I would assume.
I'm here just as support and transportation for everybody.
Okay.
Taxi.
If you can't get to Karis Galathon, then let me know. We're trying, or if you have something set for Murkeeves, you can go there. I believe there's a milepost as well. I also have a guide to Murkeeves. Do we want to meet on the dock at where we left out last time?
Because I think we have to.
I think we should.
We need to. Yeah, I think so. Where can I? Does anybody remember? Can I travel into Lothlorien from the 21st Hall?
If you're a VIP, right? And
Yes.
you have Karis Galathon unlocked,
I think so. Should be.
then you should be able to. I just did a few minutes ago.
Okay. All right. Then I'll just do that. So if anybody else, that'll be easy enough. So I can get myself there. If other people want to group up with Dime, she can port people to Lothlorien.
I am waiting at the docks at the moment. So.
All right. Okay.
Is there anyone else who needs to follow up with Demay? Because we're getting ready to go.
Dwarves must fight for
Freya, is everybody
dwarves.
here?
Oh, darn it. Oh, I don't have it opened up because I haven't completed the paths of Karis.
Do you want to come back to the Ken House? Wait, Scott says that if you don't already have it, they'll just kick you out. They won't let you go.
Yeah, Inlet Life is the milestone. I don't know if you have it.
Yeah. Darn it.
Well, why don't you just an acorn?
That's true.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
true.
That's true.
While you guys are getting here,
Acorn, I might have an acorn for you. Let me check
walk off for a second.
You still have an acorn? Do those like not rot over time? The acorns?
No, they don't.
I don't. Lord Grell has one, but Maven doesn't.
Nice. You keep a Wiggend acorn in your inventory at all times.
You always need. You can never be without a weekend.
You never know. Well, you might need an acorn.
No, that's right.
So, Josh, are you there already?
Yeah, he's here.
Okay. So I'm confused. Which quest do I need to have done? I'm surprised because Wiggin finished Volume 2. So I would have thought that Karis Galathon would have been open, but
Yeah, I would think that.
apparently it said there was a quest.
It's a rep log, not a quest log.
Oh, it's rep?
Sorry,
I see.
With the horn if need be.
It's okay. No, I got it. I got it here. So it's the wait, Josh, which character are you in?
Is he out there?
Oh, did we lose Josh?
Yeah, maybe we send it to D-Main or
Who's standing over there? Dime, are you there already?
the real.
The hot
I'm riding with my crew to
Or
the.
Hogwald's there.
Oh, Hodwald is there?
Yep,
All right.
I'm here.
All right. I will send you my acorn.
All right.
Oh, like we're having a fellowship first. Okay.
Oh,
There you are.
we have to fellowship first?
Yeah, unfortunately. I just
Okay.
realized that. Well, I could invite you.
I got it.
There you go. You got me there. All right.
All right.
And here you come.
There we go. Okay. Nice. All right. Thanks very much.
Okay, we are missing Matus here. Did you make it?
Matus is
Julie, are
on
you on?
I don't think she'll be joining us.
Yeah, probably she can't. I think she's not a high enough level. Wow. Sunset here at the Ninth is very golden. Wow. So is Mythis coming?
She pulled herself out of the fellowship that I set up, so I don't know.
Okay.
And I don't know if she is in the Mythmood or the Midmood or what do we call these things?
The net mood.
The Netmood. The Netmood.
She posted in the fellowship chat that she won't be coming because she doesn't have access.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right.
I am back. I hope I didn't miss anything.
Nope.
Just getting a suitably festive beverage.
Excellent. Okay.
I will suggest that since we will be having to kill things over there, we should all follow up before we go over.
Okay.
Probably be wise, yeah.
All right. Well, Hodwald and I have already begun, so I can go ahead and carry on inviting folks. You guys aren't already in a fellowship still, are you? You guys disbanded when you got here?
Demay's fellowship is disbanded.
Okay. All right. No, there's Hodwald. I keep attempting to fellow with the elves standing around here.
That legendary burglar trader will be a big help.
Yeah, that's just what I was thinking. Oh, hang on. We've got to switch to raid here. Convert to raid. There we are.
I like the question we had to turn if the elves are drunk or not.
Oh, yes. That's
I love that quest.
it's a wonderful...
That's easily one of my favorite quests in the game.
Laura, Linda, Lorian.
It's repeatable too.
I know. Never gets old.
All right, did I get everybody? I think I got everybody. Okay.
Wait a minute. Oh, not Kirsten. Or is he not coming?
Who?
Kirsten, the Hobbit.
Kirsten's in.
Really? Oh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
His name's not Blue.
Yeah, it's weird. Every time at least one person's name just doesn't turn blue.
Yeah, neither's Saganoth.
Yes, it's Saganoth for me, but... Unless I select her, in which case her name turns blue.
If you hit hand twice, and everyone's name turns blue from my experience.
If you do what?
If you turn everyone's name off and then back on, then they all come up correctly.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that does it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, kind of odd. I could just make it redraw the name, I guess. Okay. All right. Well, let's talk to Kalangoth then, the launch officer.
What news from abroad?
You're sorry, but I told your friend that the Golden Host is beginning a dangerous assault, and I will not be responsible for his well-being. He would be better served remaining behind and riding in relative safety. You hand Kalangoth the note from Phyleron, and he looks at it with surprise. Well, I cannot say I agree with Phyleron's assessment, but this parchment does relieve me of any responsibility should anything happen to Bingo with it. Do we have to sign like a, we won't sue? Yeah, exactly. If you just sign this waiver, we'll take you right over. I will no longer prevent him from crossing into Mirkwood, but know that you will need to survive the landing and do as the Golden Host commands before Bingo will be free to explore. Okay, so our being able to go over is conditional on our surviving the landing? That does seem to make sense. Okay.
Logical.
All right, so what happens now? We just go over now?
Find Bingo within the haunted inn. Okay,
Oh, I see.
go over.
Find Bingo in the haunted inn. Good grief, he's already well
My
afield.
goodness, yeah, he got really far.
Yeah.
Where is that stable master? There.
Yeah, so do we just stable master from here?
I don't see why not, if you've got it unlocked.
Why do we put the stable master the closest to the enemies?
Yeah, that's I don't understand.
Can everybody make it to the haunted inn?
May gewonnen.
All right.
Gonna have to slow travel, but yeah, I can make it.
Okay. Now, this is my first trip to Mirkwood with my ultra-high graphics, and it's still gloomy.
Yes, indeed.
I can see the gloom much more sharply, though.
I
Yes.
think, Corey, that you're referring to the Merc.
The
not
Merc,
the-
yeah, exactly. Yeah. I still really like Nervous Malethrim over here. That's one of my favorite NPC labels.
There you are, Bingo.
Okay, so we still have a few coming by slow travel here. Ah, yeah, they're working their way over. You can see your green dots moving across the map there.
When a respectable hobbit removes his hat indoors.
Sorry,
All right.
Lock the door. I was having mouse difficulties.
Is Bingo? Where's Bingo? In the back room over here? There he is.
By the fire, yeah.
Still easily detectable by his gaudy green outfit.
Dread,
Does those ghosts still appear in this corner?
Huh?
I've no hat today.
Oh yeah, where's the dread coming from? My goodness.
Wow. Yeah, my whole screen just blurred with that dread.
Huh, I'm not seeing it.
Three dread
They-
all of a sudden. Jeez.
There used to be a bunch of ghosts that you can see only if you stood in the exact right position. Like standing on the table.
The ghosts that haunt that particular table. I'm just sort of wondering, like, what would be the rationale for ghosts appearing to only people who stood on the table? You know, is there some kind of, you know, it seems like there would have to be a story behind that, right?
Some cursed table.
That's crazy.
Hey, where's the
I don't know, it seems
cat?
to be coming from looking at Bingo.
I just saw on the table. It's
Where's Willem
nothing
Whisker?
there, it's gone.
Maybe Willem Whisker hasn't joined him in the inn here.
This is not the most welcoming of taverns, but at least it is warm.
Way to look on the bright side, Bilbo. It's there's a fire here, so that's good. What excitement, he says. The Golden Host and the Rangers have crossed into Mirkwood, and they are making their way toward a frightful-sounding stronghold in the southeast. I am glad to have seen within the woods, but I think I will leave a survey of this Dol Guldur to the experts. Instead, I think that is prudent. Indeed, I think I will stay here by the fire and work on my book. This is not the most welcoming of taverns, but at least it's warm. I do wonder about the history of this place, though. This is one of the few buildings that seems to be still intact. Why not go explore the rest of the town? Well, I can think of an answer to the question, why not go explore the rest of the town?
Yeah.
And report back to me when you have seen the sights. I will be here. Oh, good. Okay, so...
I don't want to see the sights, because the sights are like the Sixth Sense here.
Exactly. Okay, so we're supposed to look into the distance from the bridge by the waterfall. We're supposed to look closely at the forgotten graveyard, and look into the distance from the ruins of Audekheim, southeast of the Haunted Inn. Okay. All right. So we're just supposed to look around. All right. Well, let's go look around. Is somebody still coming? Are we still missing somebody?
Yeah, somebody is still...
Kirsten apparently has to go back and get something from Callum Blood and then... Or
Okay,
Callum
well,
Blood and then come down.
He's on his way now. So.
He's on his way? Okay.
He keeps putting it in fellowship chat, and I finally tell him that I'm literally the only one who can see anything he puts in fellowship chat, so sorry about that.
Okay. All right, so here we are on the bridge. Are we supposed to look at the waterfall, which is pretty impressive? Or do we look out? I guess we look out. The bridge feels shaky and unstable, especially when there's like 8 people standing on it and their pets. At least the mini elephant isn't here.
Stop jumping on the bridge.
Stop jumping on the bridge. Wiseacres. Okay. So here we are.
I'm just going to be busy doing some deeding here.
From the ruins, the greenwood makes a lovely home. Yes. It is rather nice, isn't it? Can I look from here? The town of Audekheim is a burned-out husk. Only the shells of buildings remain. Okay. So we don't actually have to go through here, right? We can just head, because we need to head back in the south, right?
Yeah, we can head back down.
I love the effect of the foam at the bottom in the dark, like this. It's very. You see sort of the shadow of the foam on the.
Now I got to go back and look.
It's pretty cool. All right. Oh, and there's Bert Bartleby. True enough.
Oh, my goat has a little light on it. Kind of helps here. Yeah, that's one of the nice things at night in Mirkwood. You get an extra, like, light.
Sorry, I'm... Okay. All right. So let's see, we're going down not far south enough. Here I am. All right. I'm coming. Let me mount up to catch up here. Got distracted. Got distracted trying to adjust things on my...
That's for a quest. Yeah, I don't know about the rest of you, but I find Moria and Mirkwood to be much more fun when you turn down your ambient lighting all the way.
Right.
It's still too bright.
Okay. So it's ancient and worn down. All right, so we have quite the scintillating report to bring back to Bingo here.
$5 says he's going to make us want to go kill something.
Yeah. Oh, are there ghosts? Maybe you should do something about that. I'm going to stay by the fire.
Yeah, but ghosts don't bleed. Is Bingo really going to be interested?
All right.
If it bleeds, it leads. Also, Pinkus has joined us, and I don't think they are in the...
Oh yeah, Binkles is not in the group. Okay. Hey there, Bingo.
I spoke with one of the rangers, and she gave me a lovely book of recipes.
All right. So this is what our intrepid war correspondent is getting out of Mirkwood so far. A lovely book of recipes. Okay. A description of the areas nearby make them sound much as I expected. Tumbled down and in disrepair. But I guess we didn't mention the ghosts everywhere, right? That just... Okay, folk have not lived in this town for a very long time. Yes, and they've carried on not living there, if you know what I mean. And it feels to me that unhappiness lies upon it like a shroud. Oh, that was nice, Bingo. While you were gone, I spoke with one of the rangers. Aduyalan? Aduyalan? Would that... Yeah, the I would be consonantal in that case, wouldn't it? Aduyalan?
No, that'd be a diphthong.
It'd be a diphthong, right. Aduyalan. And she gave me a lovely book of recipes. Perhaps I will work to bring some measure of cheer and comfort to this tavern by preparing one of the recipes from the book. Yes, that will be just the thing, but I will need to choose one to make, and that will not be an easy task. Next week, first breakfast. Okay, all right. That,
A tasty breakfast would be just the thing.
A tasty breakfast would be just the thing. Oh, good gravy. Oh my, you've got to be kidding me.
Collect choice cuts of spider from the Scuttle Dells.
What? Choice cuts of spider? That is ridiculous.
It's just like lobster.
Wow.
Giant lobster.
Okay. I've been leafing through the recipe book that was given me by Aduyalan, trying to decide upon what meal to prepare, and I think I have finally settled on one. A tasty breakfast would be just the thing. I've been quite hungry ever since we came into the wood. Now, this recipe seems to be rather exotic, but I think that will be just perfect for our stay within Mirkwood. It calls for marshy taters, a little sage, some mint for seasoning, the meat of several crows, and choice cuts of spider. I don't know about that. Perhaps if the meat is prepared just right, it will not be unsuitable. I am dubious, but let's see how it goes. I will try to keep an open mind. After all, if I did not wish to have new experiences, I could have stayed back in the Shire. The author of this book must not have liked the name Mirkwood, for the descriptions always refer to Greenwood the Great. That is very quaint. It seems to me as if some ingredients can be found in the southern swamps, throughout the Scuttle Dells, by the town south of Ostgalath, and the tower to the east of it. It's difficult to tell because the author refers to these places with different names than those we know.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Wow. That is an old book.
Wow. Okay. Well, we better get cracking, I guess. Is everybody ready to set off on this? We shouldn't leave anybody behind, though, because no one's going to want to do this one by themselves.
Hold on for me. I'm just coming up. I'm just catching up with you guys.
Oh my goodness. Come up with your math and look how far they've got us running around here.
Wow. Wow.
You might want to think about rally horns and such.
That might be a good idea.
Well, at least we're not going down to the Ashen Slades. Let's,
Yeah, but I gotta go ahead and pick up your...
Hey, Binkles, do you want to join with me here? Let me get Binkles here.
I'm gonna put me in too.
Yeah. All right.
There's the mini elephant.
So maybe the way to do this would be to do the ones that are relatively close, like in Emmenloom and then the Scuttledells, and then take a horse from Osgoath back to the Mirkwood and
That would probably be best, yeah.
come around from there.
Then we can pop down to the drown holes if need be.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we can take a horse. Yeah, the
Yeah, we can even take a horse to Minloom.
And Estelad. I can't read it. Estelad. Murnial, I think it is. See the horse down by the drown holes. It's really close.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we can get there from Osgalath, I think.
Yeah. So we'll start at Osgoath?
Where we're going?
That makes sense.
Oh, well, I don't have fast travel on, but no big deal. I'll just take a slow horse.
Okay, so for those taking slow horses, we'll meet outside the the western edge of town there. So you can. Boy, the swift horse goes like halfway there. Good grief.
I know. I was gonna say.
Yeah, I was like, did I hit the wrong button? What happened there?
It's like the Estelden one too. You know, the Estelden one, you're almost all the way out to the main road before it.
I know.
Yeah.
Cross the bridge and yeah.
Or like
The one between Tinadir and the city north of it.
Yeah, that like by the time it switches, it's like I might as well have just taken a regular horse.
Yes. Yeah, the Tinadir one is particularly bad.
Yes.
Your screen fades in at just about the same point that it faded out.
Yes.
Or at least about the same distance it would have gone if you hadn't gone with a loading screen.
Okay, so what do we need here specifically? Bushels of sage at the Wild Ruin, south of here.
Yeah, and then there's I think the crows at that tower to the east of it.
Crows anywhere, right? But especially here.
Yeah, crows pretty much anywhere. Yeah.
Okay.
Then
And we still got a couple stragglers coming in. They're coming. All right.
smoked.
Yeah, there's one, and there's Saginath.
We're still waiting on Kirsten.
So we're really good.
Tursten seems to be taking a direct route. So okay.
Have you been saving up for that?
Okay, it's the Wild Ruin, so we're looking for sage.
Crabine meat. Look at the flavor text for crabine meat. Very little meat can be found in most crabine, and its taste is not well regarded. Will this dish be edible?
Oh, hey, it's Red Fang. I remember you.
Okay, so the sage.
Oh, here's one.
Hold on, we're dealing with
Good, right?
a little wolf problem. Yeah.
There we go.
And here's another sage bush.
Maybe those we have to go for more.
Oh, yeah, here's two more over here. Ooh, the texture on these ruins is way different. And wow,
This is the
wow.
first time I've come this close with high graphics. My goodness.
Wow. Sagebush. Sagebush. There it is. Okay.
Okay. Now
Still need crows, I guess. Grabine.
Here's
To east.
There's one.
Too far away.
There we go. There's another one.
We can just head straight north to the Scuttle Dells from here.
Yeah, well, might as well get the crows.
Oh, I've already got my crows.
Okay. 4 crows.
One more sage.
I just done the cruise.
Okay.
Skirmish camp.
What is that that's still out to the east of us?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Oh, it's the mint.
Sprigs of mint.
Sprigs of mint, right.
Yeah, well, let's go get that then.
Still looking for one more sage.
We're up against the walls around these ruins here.
Yeah.
Yep, here we go.
All right, we're going uphill now. Should be pretty close to Sprig of
Right around
Mint
this
land.
tower.
Yep, down around the south side of the tower here.
All right.
So on the ground here.
Ah.
It's the north side here.
Sprig of Greenwood Mint. There it is. So, in short, what
The
this
Scuttle Dells.
what this particular ridiculous quest is suggesting here, or is showing us, is that Bingo has in fact gone completely the opposite direction that I was speculating before. We get into Mirkwood, and here he's shown this great intrepidity, like with the whole permission slip to go in and fight the enemy, right? And his determination to be a responsible war correspondent. And now he's reverted 100% back to Hobbit, right? Back to Shire Hobbit, right? I'm just going to cook a nice breakfast here. That's not the direction I was seeing us headed here.
Yeah, and I am just getting more dubious about this recipe as we go, frankly.
The mint, I'm sure, will be lovely.
As will the sage.
Yes. Yeah.
It's the rest that has me worried.
Yeah, the Crabine, even before we get to the spider, the Crabine does not
Choice
seem...
got a spider. Hold on. I want to read the... Stop killing things!
All right.
Choice cut of spider. You've been told that this meat can be handled in such a way that it will not make you ill, but you're not certain you believe it.
Oh, keep in mind also, Bingo didn't want apples at the beginning of all this, so can we really trust his tastes?
This is true.
All right. Hey, I'm finally catching up with you here. I was kind of wandering around Miniskill there for a little while. Whoa.
Spiders, guys, spiders.
Somebody's pet just took off like crazy there.
One spider. Oh, there's two.
Yikes.
Oh, my... Jeez.
Wrong
Maven, what do you feed that thing?
Seriously. Man, your cat is like, what the heck? My goodness.
I've never seen anything move like that. Huh.
Catnip are you giving that thing? Jeez.
Spiders are this way, I don't remember.
See, okay, here's what I don't understand. Okay, so it's got us hunting spiders. There are perfectly fine hinds and hearts running around.
Where am I at here? Yeah, here we go.
Found a spider! Hooray!
Think about it.
There we go.
There's a perfectly fine stag right here.
You know, look, but a venison dish would just not be as adventurous. So I guess that's it, right? It's like he's now being adventurous with his palate, I guess, right? Which is still counts as adventure, I suppose. We seem to be having to go an unusually far distance to find any spiders in here.
I know, this is normally not so
I've
difficult.
already gotten the 4, and I've gotten 4.
It's a bunch to the north.
I've only even seen one.
Here, we can always go into the spider caverns. That'll make things easy.
Okay.
That's true.
I've gotten credit for the 4, though I only ever laid eyes on a single spider, but...
Okay, well, does everybody have their 4?
Anybody not have their 4?
That's a better question.
That's a better question.
Yeah, good. If not, then we just need to go to the Drown Holt and then... Oh, yeah, just the Drown Holt. That's it.
Ah! Oh, I was gonna die.
Well, I killed a deer, so my lunch is taken care of.
Yes.
Bingo can have his breakfast, but you're gonna have venison, right?
Yeah, I think we may as well lay in some supplies, as I doubt we're going to be really enjoying the fruits of this cooking expedition. All right. my
I was just thinking the same thing.
Oh crap, that's a cliff. That's gonna hurt.
That was when I almost died just a little while ago. I fell off a cliff.
An end.
And I just fell off a cliff.
An end.
Hey, who are we following here?
I have no idea. It's following me, that's not a good idea.
You follow me, and that's smart.
Notice my title. You don't want to follow me.
Oh, this is the roundabout.
Advertising.
There was a point at which I knew the Scuttledells pretty well. I did back when I did my completionist Mirkwood.
I just finished it.
I had this.
Lost.
I had this place down once upon a time.
Also, it's night. That makes everything worse.
It's true. That does.
Never noticed the difference.
Oh, there's the cliff.
Hey, here we all go.
Oh, hey,
Now we'll continue the gallop slowly as we all limp our way south.
And we're out.
Disappointed by the lack of scholar artifacts to be distracted by.
All right. And there's Ostgoth. Yes, Ostgoth is an elvish stronghold originally.
Yes.
Okay, so now we...
Toriel, stable master.
How can I be of service?
No relation. Okay, so now we need to go to Estelad Mernile, is that right?
Yes.
All right. Excellent. We're making reasonably good time with this quite unreasonable scavenger hunt we've been sent on.
We're gonna get back and find out there was a grocery store right next to the inn.
Yeah, probably. Or he decided to make something else.
The recipe called for 1 apple, so he decided to...
Substitute choice cuts of spider instead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're about the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's very natural. So, why are they burning this? I guess they're just burning the old goblin relics here. This huge bonfire in the middle of the encampment. Because, yeah, I mean, clearly some of these are old, like,
Yeah.
you know,
Clearly goblin.
blood-painted trees and totems and things. So I guess we're just burning the lot.
I guess.
Though not this, apparently. So we just haven't moved on to this bit yet.
I guess. I don't know. That's not overly offensive, so maybe they'll just figure it out keep it for now.
Oh, what are we collecting? Taters?
Yes, precious.
Marshy taters.
Marshy taters.
Those sound wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing gets your mouth watering more than a marsh.
Yeah.
The only food I want from a marsh is a marshmallow. I forgot. This is the water that makes you sick.
Yes. You're also kiting half the bog lights in the marsh at this point.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, so I am. Oh, not for long.
Oh, who said fire to all the marshy taters?
Yeah. Look at this.
Did a lore master come through here?
Water that makes us sick. I'm having flashbacks to Oregon Trail.
You'll die of dysentery.
Besides, I suppose if we burn the taters, there will be one might be transgressing on Bingo's prerogative there as cook.
Are you impugning his abilities?
No, no. I'm sure he'll do perfect justice to this recipe.
I would love it if cooks actually had a recipe that used all these ingredients.
Okay. I am ready for the recipe. I'm going to head back over to the stable master there.
If I can remember how to get back up there.
I think, yeah, you have to come down to the south and loop up, I believe.
Yeah. I'm
Yes.
following you, so if you got us lost, I'm
Yeah,
following you.
no, there's a path here.
Okay.
Distinctly promising.
guess we should just be happy the water doesn't put us to sleep and make our comrades carry us.
True. True.
Yeah. Well, see, no, we wouldn't have to worry about that down here. That's only because the elf magic up north.
Yeah, you know, the Goathram really should have thought of installing one of those down here. Might have been helpful.
I mean, Celeborn might know how to do that. I mean, it could actually be useful ones for something other than taking notes.
Oh, I don't know. All right. Phew. Scavenger hunt complete.
Stars.
So what do we have? Somebody, who's that down there? Green stand. Are you slow horsing it back?
Slow ride.
Slow riding it. Okay. All right. Saginath is almost here. Okay.
Take it easy.
Get a soundtrack to go with his ride.
Horse has an 8-track.
All right, Bingo. Here comes the moment of truth.
My belly feels so empty.
Thank you for bringing these
hungry lately.
ingredients back to me. I'm very excited to prepare this breakfast. Okay, your belly feels so empty. Oh, good. All right. While you were gone, I went to look for Enduilin to consult with her about how best to prepare this spider meat so it will not taste vile or make us sick. But I could not find her. Yeah, what, she gave you this and then ditched? Right, that also bodes well. Could you ask one of the rangers where I might find her? Prestidir seems to be in charge. He might know where she has gone. Okay. All right, Prestidir. Are you going to reveal the practical joke now?
I really don't want to go for this.
Yeah. I'm sorry, for whom are you looking? Enduilin? I don't know anyone by that name. Oh, boy.
Oh my goodness.
You tell Prestidir that Bingo met a ranger named Enduilin and she gave him a book of recipes, but now she seems to have disappeared. I don't know what to tell him. There is no ranger by that name here nor anywhere, unless our ranks are much larger than I realized, or my memory is much worse than I believed. Perhaps both are true, but I don't think so. Prestidir, have you experienced any head trauma lately? That could be
Check
it.
all the campfires.
Exactly.
Well, this is quite a puzzle. Who gave me this book of
I
recipes?
see dead people.
Okay. Oh, boy. Talk to Adelinda in the Haunted Inn. Okay. Oh. This
Right here.
ghost over here.
Ghost on the
It's
table.
very obviously a ghost.
Right.
That's where the trick came from.
Did it come from her?
I'm Adelinda, and I lived in Aldegheim long ago.
Oh dear. A great evil was committed here, and I did not speak against it, and for that I am cursed, never to find rest or peace. I arranged for your friend to find my old book of recipes, for I wanted nothing more than to pass on the activities that gave me such joy in life, when joy was possible. But I know now that it can never be, and it was the sense of family, the sense of belonging that I truly missed. Mirkwood was not always called such. Once it was Greenwood the Great, and the woodmen thrived beneath its canopy. The recipes I wrote for my people made exclusive use of the herbs and creatures that dwelled within, but so many of them will never return. What, the creatures? Okay, never mind.
No, they were all still there.
Yeah, exactly. And those meals will never be made again. Such is the nature of my curse. All else will change, but I will not. Watching the two of you has been bittersweet, but it dispelled my loneliness for a time, no matter how briefly. I thank you for that kindness. Oh, good. So, Bingo, what do you think?
This experience has sent shivers down my spine.
Oh dear,
But I am still hungry.
You're astounded to learn that Adelinda labors beneath a curse, and has done so for who knows how many years. I mean, this place is called the Haunted Inn, but I did not really think. Bingo sputters into silence. To be fair, the lighting in here is very dim. I think my mistake is quite understandable, and Adelinda did not go out of her way to correct me, did she? I thought her name was Aduelin, which seems to me more likely a ranger's name than Adelinda. I must confess that I am pleased I need not try spider meat now, but I am still hungry. I will need something. My rumbling belly could wake the dead. Oh, that may have been in poor taste. I am terribly sorry. Too late, yes, Bingo, exactly. But it does not change the fact that I have missed a breakfast and cannot continue my adventure until I have something.
This empty belly of mine has made it quite impossible for me to concentrate.
Yeah. Okay, you can't concentrate on further documenting our stay in Mirkwood. Oh dear. I'm glad we were able to give Adelinda a momentary distraction from her curse, but the fact remains that her recipe for breakfast involved spider legs, and while I am powerless to do anything about the curse, it is within my power to refuse a breakfast of Harry's spider legs. No spider legs for me, thank you. I told Willem about my dissatisfaction and my hunger, and he ran off. Can you ask around the inn and see if anyone knows what has become of him? I expect he has gone in search of a second breakfast, and I would greatly appreciate your hastening him back here with it. Okay. Well, I'm so glad that scavenger hunt was so exceptionally useful. All right, has anyone seen the cat? Where's the cat?
Did you talk to Prestideer?
Did it say we had to talk to Prestideer? No, it says find little mister somewhere within Mirkwood.
This is the one that you don't have to talk to people, but if you do, they'll like give you hints as to where he is.
Oh. Yeah, he did tell us to talk to people. The lynx that follows your friend Bingo around did not stay in the inn. I think he was searching for food and went somewhere to the east.
And yes, we can't hear you, Trish.
Okay, because I've been talking a
Would you
whole
do
bunch
something
and
for me?
nobody's been able to hear me.
Nope.
He
This is
is
the first we've heard.
Yes, I know it is. He's in the dog lure area. I'm
Give
trying to
it
find
away.
him. If you see my dots, well, it could take us all night to find him.
Oh my goodness, he really is in the dog litter area.
He's over there?
Wow.
Exactly. That's why I figured I should try and find him. So you guys come in my dot, because it would take you forever to find him.
Wow.
Let me tell you, folks, I did this the first day when there was no way to look up online where he was, and it took me 45 minutes. And I apparently was one of the fast ones.
Really? Jeez.
What can I do for you?
All right, so I don't have the swift travel to Helithir either, so.
Do you have it to Thangalog? You should.
Not that far.
No, I've got slow travel over there. I'll just take the slow pony to Helithir.
That's what I'm doing.
Actually, hang on a second. Let me take the swift travel to Oscawath and then the slow pony from there, rather than the entire distance. How about that?
Or you could FedEx.
How can I be of service?
To whom?
Maven.
That's true. That's true. I could go by Acorn Post, I suppose.
Oh, there's a mustering horn here. Wait, there's a mustering horn here, guys.
Oh, is there?
Oh, okay. Well, that makes things easier.
Alright. I don't have any travel that far. Oh, yeah, that's not me.
Please feel free to muster
But I
me.
can get moved over.
Yes.
I can get moved over once I get people here.
Okay.
Oh, actually, it looks like I can do that.
Oops, hang on. I'm mounted. Okay, try again, Trish. Sorry.
Okay.
I was mounted, so it wouldn't let me. I love the pose that you strike when you're being mustered.
It's the Statue of Liberty pose, isn't it?
Yes. except like I'm doing something with my hand, like I'm reaching for an apple up above me, or maybe milking a very tall cow. I don't know.
You're performing Shakespeare.
I suppose so. Yeah, I can see that.
Perhaps.
Kirsten needs another summoning attempt as well as me.
All right.
Yeah, this is definitely like
I'm trying to.
this is definitely like a Tantalus pose here.
Yes. What do I have to get to open up swift travel here? Is it a rep thing again?
There's a, I think just open up their stable.
No, because I have slow travel, but not swift travel to here.
No, I think you have to do...
Complete a deed into the Black and Twisted Forest.
Oh yeah, that's the questing deed, I think.
Oh, it's the questing
Anybody
deed.
else? Frieda? You got,
Yes, because when I came through here with Wiggin, I was extremely disciplined and did almost no side quests.
anybody I'm missing?
Hmm.
Right, is anybody else?
If you take a look at where the main reel is located, you probably the cat's right here beside me.
Oh my goodness.
Out by the back door to Dol Guldur?
No, by the front door to Dol Guldur.
Oh, by the front door?
I went up this way, but I couldn't find it.
Wow.
How can I be of service?
All right.
Should I be on this way?
Where the hell? Where am I going?
I haven't the slightest...
Up towards the front gate of Dol Guldur.
Yes, but I have no idea how to get there.
I'm taking a slow horse towards Thungohat, and I'm going to jump off halfway.
Oh, that's probably wise. I didn't do that. I'm currently roaming around lost. Wait, no, I figured it out.
I just passed an orc, which was very awkwardly chasing somebody else from the party further up ahead there. He was losing.
Yeah, I'm lagging behind everyone else, and all the mobs are red for me.
Oops.
Oh, oops. Hold on. We'll come back. Which one are you again?
Green stand? No, I caught up with some people, and regular orcs are no longer a problem.
Okay. Where is the...
Oh, I still need to go around this way.
Oh, up here, okay. Up the hill. Oh, okay.
The kitty.
Tennis school door, yeah. There we go.
Okay.
Cat? I'm gonna say... You have some moxie, Cat.
There was
That's all I'm gonna say.
there was really, I think, possibly other and better places for hunting game than inside the gates of Dol Guldur.
Yeah.
This will be interesting.
Yikes. Did he get anything?
The satchel.
All right, Will and Whisker, what do you get?
I was just looking at the map, and it looks like somebody is way off on the opposite side of Dol Guldur.
Yeah, who's oh, Freyatta, you're like heading into the fortress. No, don't do that.
Will and Whisker stands by a dirty satchel that appears to have once been the property of an orc. The lynx beams at you proudly, and you pick up the satchel. You take a quick peek inside, and the contents make you laugh in spite of yourself. You resolve to bring it back to Bingo in the Haunted Inn.
Is it apples?
Let's hope it's apples.
I hope it's apples.
Or spider meat. Spider jerky that the orc had.
Spider jerky.
Wow. That is so not nice. That they just said it's east of here from the Haunted Inn.
Yeah. It's like the entire area, all of Mirkwood is east of there.
Yes.
There are a few other PCs who give vague directions like that, but like I said, 45 minutes.
Jeez.
And that was a record, right?
Wow.
No, it was fast. I had to repeat what after an hour and a half still the guy could tell where he was.
I'm trying to think if it's faster to take the slow horseback or just ride my war steed.
I think I'm going to go up to Thangolhad up here. And
I don't think I have any fast travel from there. That's the thing.
I think you can fast travel to the Haunted Inn from there.
Okay, well, let's find out. I'm the orcs, you know, little folks. Yes, you can. Wonderful.
Nice. I thought so. Yeah, I was pretty sure that it was just
What do you need?
the to here travel that I couldn't do. My horse was skating. Oh, there we go. Boy, and that beetle is still plugging along after you there. Saganoth's beetle is really hoofing it. That thing was moving. Going at horse speed. There goes the Moomak. Okay, Willem is back. No matter how fast we get here, Willem is beating us here. All right.
From the now invisible ghost.
Yep. All right, Bingo.
Oh, how thoughtful. Does it contain food, do you think?
Right. What's that? WW found this satchel for me. The bag does seem to be rather worse for wear, but let's see. Small trinkets, bent bits of metal. This is rather fuzzy. Bingo suddenly jumps backwards and drops the satchel onto the table. Ha ha! There are spider legs in here. Willem, did you think I was unhappy about how few spider legs we brought back? That was not in it at all. Why does everyone want me to try these unpleasant things? Do you know something? I think I am ready to return to Lothlorien. Really. I will meet you out in front of Karascoathon, and perhaps we can find some real food, for now my belly is quite complaining.
Oh, this was an utter waste.
Wow. That was a remarkable piece of questing there, Bingo.
I think I'm ready to meet you back in Lothlorien.
And so after all that, that's all you did. You came over here, attempted to cook a meal, sent us all over the place, refused to eat anything, and went back home.
Got duped by a ghost. Don't forget that part.
Doug did get duped by a ghost, right.
Can't wait to read this chapter of his book.
Yeah, exactly. How I didn't cook anything.
Yeah.
Mirkwood is not the high point of the Bingo adventure, certainly.
Well, I just got the next hat rack, so it wasn't a total loss.
Ooh, big pile of other books.
Yeah, I got a couple of those for my house.
Let's see, what do we have here?
I've collected many fine items during my travels.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
that's why you get a premium house.
A flet tree?
Does it actually have a flat in it?
I don't know.
It has a
Dude,
flat,
that
but
would
you
be
can't
awesome.
get in the flat tree.
Oh.
That's exactly what I said.
Get you anyway.
Get it anyway. It's a collector's item.
My house could use it.
The digital house needs a tree with a tree house in it.
Of course it does.
And lots of digital books. Well,
Well, I can't have a tree with a tree house in it at my real house, so
What can I do for you?
I
All
can
right.
transport my group to Murky's if anybody wants.
let's see.
I need to turn the quest in first, and then
I'm still riding to the haunted inn, so don't wait up on me.
Oh no.
Well,
Yeah, the
wait
slow
for a
horses
lot of
take
you
a
to
while.
get back. While they wait for a lot of you to get back, I'm going to scold drunken elves. Or not, because I haven't done the prerequisite quests yet on this group.
Oh dear.
A toast to the walls of Moria and the rays of Khazad-dûm. May peace come again between the Galadriel and Doran's yoke. The light of the lanterns brings soap against the gloom of the combing darkness. Galhiriel is an artist. Over a stir kindly.
Someday winter will comb to Lothlorien, but that is not the way.
I guess now we know why the elves are always laughing.
Yep.
Okay, we're getting out of Mirkwood. Are we getting you Karis Galifon or the ducks?
Karis Galifon.
Yeah.
Well, then it's going to be a little while longer.
I don't know. Hanging with the hunter. This is the way to go.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to go back and get that lantern bonus, because might as well while I'm walking there.
Sweet Melon.
All right. Got myself a slow horse from the vineyards to Karis Goathon, and we'll be all set. Okay.
Alright.
Oh, Willem Whisker's gone. Where is he this time? Barad-dûr? For a little light hunting?
Yeah.
Hey there, Bingo. Quietly sitting here with his ankles crossed.
I've been worrying about something.
You're worrying about how incompetent you were in Mirkwood? We're back in more pleasant lands. It is something of a relief to leave Mirkwood behind us, but well, I've been worrying about something. Bingo's cheerful expression is gone. He seems quite upset. It is this appetite of mine. We boffins like to have as many meals as anyone, and I am no stranger to nipping off to the larder for a snack or two between meals. But this hunger is sharper in a way than any hunger I can remember. I got to thinking about what has gotten me this hungry, and I realized that it began around the time we crossed the river into Mirkwood. There is something unnatural about this. Is it a curse? You need to have done something bad to be cursed. Didn't Adelinda say something about a great evil in her past? Well, I was thinking about it, and while I wouldn't say I've done anything especially evil, I wasn't honest with Calengoth, was I? We used deception to get him to allow us across the river. Is my increasing hunger a curse for my poor behavior? Wow. I mean, maybe. You have to go to Calengoth at the docks and apologize for my lies.
How did you do it yourself, you lazy bum?
Do you think the elf was really deceived, though?
I know. Well, okay. I fear I will waste away from this curse if you do not. I think it's probably psychosomatic, Bingo, actually, but, you know.
I think you'll feel better if you go and, do it yourself.
Or, like, just eat something, even,
Yeah.
There's a nice tasty moose right over there.
Yeah. I'm sure if you ask nicely, they'll give you some numbers. Maybe some limpe.
Maybe some limpe. You'd have to ask real nicely.
Yeah.
All right.
In the Return of the Shadow class, it's very hard for me to not think of Bingo, this Bingo.
Bingo Boffin, yes.
Well, see, I've now read far enough ahead that it's Frodo now, so it's not quite so hard for me.
Well, I just need to remember that the Bingo in the book actually does stuff, so...
Right.
This is true.
Okay. All right, Conglad, what do you have to say about this shocking state of
That is
affairs?
Rather a dapper outfit you have on there, Greenstone.
Oh, thank you.
All right, I'm here to repent on behalf of Bingo.
Business have you with the Lord and Lady?
Let's see. You explain Bingo's deception and give Calengoth the Hobbit's sincere apologies. The elf nods solemnly, but there is a smile on his lips. Bingo must have a low opinion of the intelligence of elves if he believed I was truly fooled by his deception. I was not, but it takes a large heart to admit such a thing, and my refusal to bear him across the river was born not of malice, but of concern for his safety. I accept his apology. I may also have the solution for his hunger. Give him this small packet of lembas, along with my well wishes. I think the one will cure his hunger, and the other may assuage his guilt, for I imagine the latter is the truest source of his curse, and once forgiven, I expect he will be fine. That is my guess. That...
Sure, because I'm pretty sure it's the former rather than the latter.
Okay. Wow. I did not foresee this particular turn of events in Bingo's adventures here this evening. And I can only...
hungry?
Well, just, yeah. The whole... How far his ambitions fell, from his initial position, I just did not foresee this. So where are we off to from here? Does he head down the Great River from here?
I believe so.
That is correct.
Okay, Bingo.
He accepted my apology.
He did.
Lovely, lovely.
And what is this? Lembas. How interesting. It looks to be a type of cake, if a little plain looking. It is a gift from Kalengoth? Bingo takes a small bite and nibbles at it for a moment. Ah, I did not expect it to be so delicious, and how filling! My, this lembas has quite cured my curse, if such it was. It is good to have a full belly, for now I am ready to travel down the great river in search of further adventure. Okay.
My belly is delightfully full, and I am ready to continue our journey.
I've spoken with a few of the elves here, and they have told me about a small outpost to the south of Lothlorien. All right, Haldirith, right? The folk there can guide us as we move south along the banks of the Great River. I'm very curious to see the scenery, and I'm hoping for a little sunshine, a little more sunshine than the grim canopy of Mirkwood provided us. Okay, so now we're just wandering. Now we're just sightseeing. We're going to see the lovely foliage and stuff. Okay. Wait, which title did I get? Oh, Hungry for Adventure, right. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna have to leave it there. So we need to decide on a schedule. I'm thinking Thursday is what it's gonna need to be. Not every week, because anyway, we're getting close here. I probably only have about one more bingo night before Bingo catches up with Wiggins' level here. So, yeah.
Yeah, we'll take care of you.
Well, anyway.
Stop me. You'll have a great time.
You end up backtracking anyway to lower level areas at some point, so.
Right. So what do you want to say? You want to say? So I say we do bingo. We continue bingo nights once a month. And want to do. I don't want to do like the last Thursday of the month or something.
Well, Thursdays would be best because it is looking like we're going to be probably doing role playing on Mondays.
Right. Yeah.
We don't know what day you'll be doing RPG with.
We haven't completely settled on that, but it's looking like it's going to be Mondays. Maybe not every Monday, maybe just every other Monday. Yeah, Thursday's probably going to be better for this.
Okay. Right. So we'll do that then.
We need to confirm with Carv on his thing and then get back to folks.
Yeah. We'll see about that. But let's say tentatively.
Discussion board now, so we can put the word out.
True.
Yes, this is true.
True. So we can say tentatively on a Thursday, maybe something like the second Thursday of the month, maybe.
Second or last, whatever works better for people.
Yeah.
Any Thursday is fine for me.
Any Thursday is fine. Okay. All right. So we'll try to get the word out on that once we confirm that Thursday is not going to conflict with other things on our Twitch channel here, and that should be all right. Okay. Very good. Well, thank you. This was, although not Bingo's highest moment as far as adventurousness is concerned, was still a pleasant time, and we completed fairly efficiently one of the most ludicrous quests that Bingo has ever sent us on. So that's all good. Thanks for joining us here.
Try the meal.
I know. After all that, I wanted to at least see him eat choice cuts of spider. I mean, we did bring him only the choicest cuts of spider after all. So
This is true. I mean, you'd think he'd at least have a taste.
I know. Seriously.
To be polite, at least.
Wasn't that the whole point of picking that particular recipe, is try something new?
I guess so, right? That's what he said. But no, even he backed even off the adventurous palate thing. So there we are. But anyway, all right. So thanks everybody, and we will get together again in January, probably on a Thursday night. But thanks for joining us, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye now.
All right.
Good night.